good friend Dave Calabro from Channel 13 needs to do a quick interview with Coach Dungy, and we told him we didn't mind.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Doing okay? I have to say, I'm back on the west side. I grew up at 10th and Girls School, just up the road. I'm a Ben Davis Giant and a Butler Bulldog, and an Indianapolis Colts fan, so it's great to be back on the west side. And I'm just so, like you guys, I'm just so proud that my hometown is hosting the Super Bowl, and guys like Tony Dungy. Good to have Tony Dungy back in Indianapolis. He's extremely busy right now with NBC Sports. And, you know, we don't have the makeup crews and the hair crews here for him to get. But Tony, just to talk about the pride that you have being back here after all the years of coaching, this is a second home.
It really is, Dave, and it's just been awesome to be here. I can say this now, but when we presented to the NFL owners trying to get the Super Bowl here, it's the most nervous I've ever been in my life. Much more nervous than ever playing, coaching, because I knew how much Jim Irsay, the city, the host committee, everybody put into it. We lost an original bid last year to Dallas, and we're just so down. When we came back, everybody regrouped, made another bid, and got the bid for 46. And it's just amazing the way the Lord worked it out. NBC has the game. I'm back here. It couldn't have been better. The weather's going to be great. Just the perfect time to showcase our city, and I'm so happy about it.
You mentioned being a part of NBC, of course, on Channel 13 this Sunday night. Talk about the preparation that's gone into this thing. It's nonstop. You said you were already with the Giants, what, yesterday, today already?
I was actually 2 days last week with the Giants doing interviews and doing features that we're going to use on the pregame show. Our broadcast people, Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle Tafoy, they're in meetings all day, kind of like you do as a coach, looking at game tape, getting ready for situations. We're going to be out and around all week, kind of doing features with people's fans from both teams, and it's amazing how much meeting time, how much preparation time goes into it. But we're going to have an exciting game. It's probably going to be the most watched show in the history of American television, so we're pretty excited.
Oh, no pressure, by the way. No pressure.
No pressure. Now that I know what I'm doing a little bit, I can at least put my earpiece in and know how to operate on television. But it's been fun. We've got two great teams that have been there before. They understand the pressure this week. Indianapolis, the stadium, the venue, we were in there last night doing a pregame show for the Pro Bowl. The stadium looks phenomenal. Just the city is looking forward to this. It's great. I'm just so excited.
What's your message to these FedEx employees and the important work they do in our city?
Well, FedEx has been great. They've been a supporter of us. We've kind of partnered up with them with the All-Pro Dad program I work with. And FedEx is kind of the same thing that Jim Irsay talked about when he hired me in terms of, hey, we want to be the best at what we do, but if it just stops at that, it's pretty hollow. And I know so many of these FedEx people here, and I've been at the home office several times, and it goes beyond that. It's how can we impact our communities? How can we make the places we live a better place to be? And that's why it's so special for me, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Not only being the best at what you do, but being the best kind of includes your surroundings, and that's the most important thing.
Walking forward with humility and grace is a forefront for you, isn't it?
It really is, and I guess I was raised that way. My mom and dad and instilling that Christian faith in me that you do things the right way, you do things the way the Lord would want them done, and good things are going to happen. Not always going to happen all the time, but you're going to come out ahead of the curve, and I think FedEx has shown that as well.
All right, a couple more football questions because they all want to know. What about the Giants? Giants, Eli going to win this thing? Is Eli going to win the Super Bowl in Indianapolis?
Well,
Giants.
Rodney Harrison, who played for the Patriots, he's covered the Patriots all week, and he came back and told me, hey, the Patriots are confident, they're relaxed, they've got a great game plan in. I was with the Giants all week. They're confident and relaxed. I think it's going to be a tremendous game. You got two phenomenal fourth-quarter quarterbacks, Tom Brady and Eli Manning, coaches that have been there before. I just think it's going to be a hard-fought game, right down to the wire. Looking forward to one of those quarterbacks throwing a touchdown pass on the last play of the game to win it.
Sunday on Channel 13. One more to let you go because they're all dying to know. What's your take on Peyton Manning's future in Indianapolis? They all want to know about that.
Well, you have to understand the relationship between Peyton Manning and Jim Irsay. A lot has been said in the newspapers and things the last couple of weeks, but these guys are very close. Jim Irsay loves Peyton Manning to death. I personally I can't see Peyton playing in another uniform. I think he's going to be healthy enough to play, and if he is healthy enough to play, he'll play for the Colts and he'll be their quarterback for a number of years. If he's not able to get healthy, then, it's going to be football's loss. But I see him either playing for the Colts next year or not playing at all.
Thanks so much for the time. We really appreciate it. And before I go, I just got to give this guy props. I've been doing this wacky business about 25 years, and I've crossed paths with all the, quote, great names. And what you see here on stage is what you see back in the other room. So we love this man and love all the things you represent. And thanks for representing Indianapolis in such a classy way. Tony Dungy, everybody.